Greetings everyone, this is Eldad back with another video. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe and share. Remember, in past videos I've talked about AI and avatars and also how robots will soon start coming into the education system. I want you to quickly watch this video. Watch.
But first, how artificial intelligence, or AI, is transforming education in our schools, and not always for good. The latest computer software that can simulate human intelligence with such precision, it can give full answers to exam questions and write long essays in seconds.
Good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
You're not a person, so what are you?
No, I am not a person. I am a computer program, also known as a machine learning model. Think of me as a really smart computer that can understand and talk like a human.
Did you see that? Did you just see that? They've now got in schools, now they've got AI. Their kids now, they can actually write essays in the space of about 5 minutes using an avatar and get a mark A, get an A grade. Get an A grade through using avatars and the avatars doing their assignments. Did you also see that avatar which they had? They're saying that this avatar can only follow instructions that are given to it. Instructions are given to it by whom? That's what I would like to know. Instructions are given to it by whom? This avatar looks so real, like a real person. But it's not. It's a robot operated, computer generated program. But then it looks so realistic. You see, we are going into the unreal, man. We are going to the unreal, and a lot of people are so accepting of it. And you know, the most accepting people will be the younger generation, because they don't have no point of reference. They have no point of reference. They can't go back 10, 15, 20 years to how things really were 15, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I can go back and I can look back. I have a point of reference. I could go back and I can see what I was doing 20 years ago and what technology was like then. 30 years ago, and our society and technology was then.
So who here has used the technology so far? Students are already more across the tech than many teachers. Who knows anyone that's maybe submitted work from this technology and submitted it as their own?
You can use it to point you in the right direction for things like research, but at the same time you can use it to hammer out an essay in about 5 seconds that's worthy of an A.
Technology was nowhere near as advanced as it is today. People are bringing computers into their homes. People are bringing avatars into their homes. We got smart watches. We got smart TV. We got smart meters. Soon we'll have smart cars. As I said before, technology is not a bad thing. It all depends on who the person is that's using it and how it's being used. It's the intention and the mind behind it. Listen, if these computers and these avatars and these robots start taking over our jobs, then what is going to happen to us? I just can't believe that people aren't thinking that far ahead. Alright? People aren't thinking that far ahead. You should be thinking about the future. What's the future going to look like? If you haven't got a job to go to, how are you going to survive? I was watching a video yesterday, and in this video, people were getting into a shop in America. They were putting goods into a basket, and then the goods were being calculated by some kind of computer, right, in the basket. They would then put their credit card or their debit card into some machine which is on the basket, and then it calculates everything that was in their basket. And then they just walk straight out of the shop. They don't need to stand in queue. All good technology. But what's going to happen to those people who work in the shop? Yeah? as cashiers? What's going to happen to their jobs in the future if you can just go into a supermarket, put your goods into a basket, then all the goods are calculated by some kind of computer, and then you put a card, yeah, into some machine which is on the trolley, and it calculates everything up for you, and then you just walk straight out. In America, they've got a robotic arm that can put petrol into your car for you. You don't have to get out of your car, right? This machine puts actual petrol into your car, a robotic arm. We are getting too comfortable and we're getting too lazy, man. I want to know what the future is going to look like if we're going to be so dependent on technology, because we're getting a bit too comfortable around this thing. And as I say, it's 20 years from now. What is society going to be like? We got the WEF and we got the UN, right? United Nations. The United Nations got Agenda 21. Go have a look at what they're rolling out. Go have a look at what WEF, the World Economic Forum, go look at what they're trying to roll out by the year 2030. We're going to have a lot more robots in our society and a lot more avatars. I want to know what is going to happen to us and our jobs in the future if these things start to take over our jobs. Unless they're going to have these things working alongside us, that's the only way I can see things really working. If they have these robots and avatars working alongside us, not taking over our jobs, but working alongside us. Not taking over our jobs, but working alongside us. We need to seriously, people, start thinking about the future. You see, we are so dependent on other people to come and to try and change things for us when the help is on the end of our arm. You have got to be the change that you want to see in the world. And I keep saying this. Stop relying on government and these agents to try and help you. You have got to be the change that you want to see in the world. They're starting to slowly introduce these things into schools and universities. And you know what? I think they will just phase these things in slowly. They'll say to teachers, oh, I can see you're being overworked. You're not getting enough pay. So, you know what? We'll bring in this avatar. These robots to come in and to help you. Eventually, your jobs will be redundant. All they need is probably a janitor or somebody to come in and just switch on the computer. You won't need teachers anymore. A teacher will have to take the... Teachers will, if they still exist, be taking a back step whilst these avatars and robots take over. All you probably just need, as I say, is a janitor to come in and to turn on the computers in the morning. This is another video by Eldad Amara. Over and out.